Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see Viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Oh, be quiet. Oh, he's so annoying. Sometimes snakes who come from very wet environments like this Acanthopus laevis, a smooth death adder from Papua, requires a bit of a soak. But, you know, dealing with death adders, and I've had this guy since birth, they can be downright cranky about being manipulated, but occasionally I need a little bit of a soak. And I'm going to pause right here because I forgot to get the thermometer. Okay, here we have your common, well, not so common, but a quite sophisticated thermometer. I don't expect you guys to spend $200 or $300 on it like I did, but it's used for other things, and it has a probe on the end, and just because it's a light probe and flops around, I put a little bit of weight on it. So I just drop it in the water, and the water is currently 85 degrees, which I think is a little bit of a shock because I don't think the snake is 85 degrees, but it's certainly not going to hurt him. But we'll chill the water out a little bit. Now I'm using this very nice bucket my friend Doug Hodel sent to me. People have asked many times, what do you want, weasel? No, it's not feeding time. Just, this one huffs and puffs. This one thinks every day is feeding day. I don't know what to do with these guys. Any rate, it's a nice bucket for, you know, keeping your snakes in while you're cleaning your cages, but it's also very good for a soak because it's plastic, it's easy to disinfect, and it's secure if you want to leave the guy for a while. Well, that didn't help very much. It took it down a few tenths, because this water that comes out of the bucket here is only set, it's room temperature 73 degrees, so what the heck. So cover your eyes, we're in my bathroom. Come on, weasel, settle down. You're a wacky guy, huh? You got fed. No, I'm not giving you anything more. He does that just to get my attention. It's not like he's really pissed off at me. He's pissed off at me because I won't give him any food. Okay, 82 degrees. That's perfectly okay for this guy. Hey, look at that, huh? Hey, we have a swimming death adder. We have a swimming death adder. Weasel, settle down. Oh, we have a deathie up in my face, huh? Come on, relax. You're not going to drown. You're not going to drown. Just relax. Alternatively, you can use a small bin. Hello. Death adder cam in the swimming pool. He's rigid. Ooh. You been taking Viagra again when I'm not around, huh? relax, have a swim, have a drink. That's what we're there for. Now, if you have a snake that's not really relaxing, what I would do is just put the lid on, and he's certainly not going to drown in there, because, you know, it's not deep enough unless he becomes unconscious. You know, just inflating his lungs make him a floater. But we'll just let him hang out there for a few minutes, and then I'll go disinfect it, and I'll do some of the other Deathies that I got. Now, while that blighter is in there, I can go ahead and change the substrate. Okay, that's not too bad. I gotta get some larger buckets for dirty substrate. How you doing? Yeah, you're doing okay. I can't wait a few more weeks. The Home Depots and Lowe's of the world will be stocking the hardwood mulch that I use for keeping the snakes nice and comfortable. It's very inexpensive. This reptile bark is outrageously expensive. Hi, are you having fun? Huh? Are you having fun? Are you drinking? Huh? Like I said, I've had this red Deathie since he was a little pup. And to me it looks like a boy. How you doing, mate? Huh? How you doing? How you doing? Have a drink. Have a drink. Ready to come out? Alright. Wow. Now, people ask all the time how you can tell male from a female. Males generally have this very long tail and very fat right after the anal scale. I'll contrast that with a female here shortly. Females' tails are very skinny and rather short. The male needs that to A, hide his hemipenis, and B, to wrap around the female so she can't get away and he can stick her with his dicker, or whatever you want to call it. So he goes back in there. Hello, bud. How was that, huh? Bathies. Bathies for Deathies. Okay, the water this time, after it's all cleaned out, is 76 degrees approximately. So now we started off a little cooler, and we'll add a little bit more hot water until we get it to where we want it. No, it's not zero. The thing went into battery save and shut off. Okay, 80 degrees, perfect. Okay, take this out, shut that off. Weasel, you're a funny guy. You're a funny snake. Okay, now that's cleaned up. Let's see, the next one. This is another boy. Hey, yeah, how's that, huh? Yeah, that's surprising, huh? You didn't expect to find yourself in a drink there, so to speak. You just go ahead and take a drink, or at least think about it. And I'll do a substrate exchange. Now, if the same snake is going back in there, there's no, larva of those stupid flies, carrion flies, and it's really not stinky or anything like that. I'll just clean it up a little, and then just put new substrate back in. Rocks. Okay, so their cleaning and sorting method is not perfected. Oh, Puffy, shut up. What are you doing, huh? Yeah, I know. That's unusual. Like, where the hell did all this water come from? Must be the rainy season. Now, also, my good friend Jeff Etling, curator of reptiles at the St. Louis Zoo. Oh, there's your typical Deathy. Weasel, behave yourself. Jeff's people use a very dilute mixture of chlorhexidine in here, which is disinfectant and germicidal, and it's also not terribly toxic to the snake if they happen to drink it. And this allows them just to put snake after snake in the bin without disinfecting it in between, which saves them a lot of time. So, I don't suppose you're going to calm down and drink, are you? I'll have to manually water these guys later. There's another Deathy. Oh, calm down. Deathies in shallow bins like this could be very difficult. Okay. Well, bingo. I got it right on the button this time. Okay, that's you and you. Now this, I believe, is a girl, and she's a lively character. So we must be a little bit cautious with her. Seems female venomous snakes have no sense of humor at all and don't like to be manipulated. Okay, now look at that tail. That is short. It's not so fat, it's slender. And that's hallmark of a female snake, in this case a death adder. Here you go, girly, have a swim. And also, she eats like a hog, so that's another indication that it's a female. Relax, you're okay. Okay, once again, exchange and substrate. Now, I am very, very cautious about trying not to cross-contaminate snake cages because you never know what's lurking in there besides the snake that'll bite you. And it also happens to bite the snake. So we give the scraper a little dip in Clorox, and then we can safely scrape, and a large portion of whatever could be nasty in there is lysed and dead. Now make it a little deeper for her because she likes to be submerged in substrate. How you doing, girly? Huh? Yeah, I know you're tense. Okay, here's your top view. Okay, girly, you're okay. Look at that tail. That's quite different from the male architecture. Okay, girly, come on. Come on, you're okay. You're okay. Here you go. Here you go. No reason to be wacky. No reason to be wacky. Okay, okay. Settle down. Settle down. There you go. Okay, now clean it out and do it again. A little on the cool side. Close enough. Now, I think this is a boy. And a rather stubborn and cranky one, too. Let's muck this one up pretty well. Who was that? Was that you, Weasel? Making a racket like that. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's not. It's the beast from the Middle East. It's not like they didn't get fed the day before yesterday. They still have to let me know that I'm starving them. Okay, this has got to go down and be dumped. You may ask why I don't use a bigger tub. It's because I have to carry this a ways, and yeah, I could get a 55-gallon garbage can and then kill myself getting it down the stairs full, and perhaps even it falling over and spreading snake manure all over my living room. So I take and use something small that I can actually handle quite safely without hurting myself or soiling the house. There you are, you little toad. I try not to put my fingers anywhere near the top. Oops. Because they will put the hurt on me. Okay, that's Bathies for Deathies. Now I'll do some others as soon as I get rid of